These items from the Antiques Roadshow are absolutely breathtaking.
$1,000.
Wasn't it 15,000?
No.
£1 million.
$1 million.
It surprises me that these are still available at yard sales.
Who says yard sales cannot have valuable items worth thousands of dollars. This lady bought a mini statue at a yard sale for $40 because she felt it looked like a Chinese Buddha made around the 1600s.
You're correct. It's a Chinese Buddha. It's a bodhisattva. It's a diva. It's a female form of Buddha. She's a multi-armed deity. There are some small losses. These are all attributes, and they're mostly Buddhistic symbols. You have a sword here with no blade. You have a hand, an attribute missing from my right.
Yep.
However, she isn't really fascinated by the item and leaves it inside a box in her garage. She thought it could be worth something despite the damage. Tell us, is that also the case?
I think in an auction setting, a value of 15 to 20,000 would be conservative.
Okay. Wow. That's awesome.
But that's not all, right?
And in a retail setting, I would imagine it to carry a value of $30,000.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much.
Well bought.
Yeah, apparently.
An etching purchased for $1 turns out to be worth thousands of dollars. The guest who brought a picture said she has always loved to thrift since she was 15 years old. One day, she found the picture of snow at a thrift shop and purchased it for $1. The etching is titled Snow and Adobe and was made in 1934 by Jean Class, an American artist who received widespread recognition and awards during the 1930s. Class fell in love with Mexico when she and her husband visited the country. Then she set up a studio in Teos and started making etchings there. Snow and Adobe is a super scarce etching by Class and has never appeared in any auction. The owner had turned down a $2,000 offer to sell the picture. Was that the right decision?
I would put a replacement or insurance value on this work at $10,000.
$1? $10,000? Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's amazing. $10,000. Seriously.
A painting that was in the Carnegie Mansion in New York City was gifted to the boilerman of the family. The Carnegie Mansion was home to industrialist and philanthropist Andrew Carnegie and his family. The lady's father-in-law worked as a boilerman for the family.
Chose to get rid of certain things that she did not want, so they put small prices on everything, hoping that the employees of the building could purchase them, not knowing that they were going to be gifted.
Wow.
So everybody picked some moderate things to take, and then at the end they didn't have to pay for it, and this was one of them. And it was in my in-laws' house since 1946, which is the year my husband was born, and he remembers it being in the house all those years and loved it.
The painting was done in 1900 by Joseph Henry Sharp, a famous American painter and founding member and spiritual father of the Teos Society of Artists. Sharp has produced around 10,500 works. I think everyone would like to receive such a gift from their employer.
This painting would bring between $50,000 and $70,000.
I can't believe it. That's amazing.
These are 2 games for a Nintendo gaming system, and my dad gave these to me.
The games were Super Mario Bros. 3s and Double Dragon cartridges. The games were given to her by her father, but because he had them already, he never opened the ones he received. Super Mario Bros. And Double Dragon cartridge were widely played when they were released. How much would such a great game be worth?
Sealed condition.
Yes.
Conservatively at auction today, the Super Mario Brothers 3 would be $1,000 to $2,000.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
Okay, now this is where you're really gonna thank your dad. The Double Dragon. This is easily a $2,000 to $3,000
Wow,
game.
that's a lot.
So, Total at auction today for the pair of cartridges, you would be at $3,000 to $5,000 in the market.
Oh my gosh. That's surprising.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Dad.
Well, Ted, did you notice when you showed this to me that I kind of stopped breathing a little bit?
Yeah, you did.
The blanket was given by Kit Carson to the foster father of the owner's grandmother.
It's probably a chief blanket, but
That's exactly what it is. And it's not just a Chiefs blanket, it's the first type of Chiefs blanket made.
The blanket was made by Navajo women for UTA chiefs and was called UTE First Phase Wearing Blanket. The blanket was made from hand-woven churro sheep wool and was in use from 1800 to the 1840s.
It's an extraordinary piece of art. It's extremely rare. It is the most important thing that's come into the Roadshow that I've seen. On a really bad day, this textile would be worth $350,000. On a good day, it's about $500,000.
oh my God.
The owner wasn't expecting the blanket to value as much.
I can't believe this.
Maybe 20%.
Can't believe it.
The blanket was bought by an anonymous buyer of $400,000. It was then donated to the Detroit Institute of Arts. There are plenty of other unique items that have appeared on the Antique Roadshow. Watch more of our videos to hear all about them.